Welcome to Father and Son Adventures of Iowa. I'm Tim.
I'm Tyler.
We're on a stealth, what do we call it? Search and rescue. Right now we're technically trespassing in this cornfield. We're parked up on the highway. We're going to go out to our favorite woods. That's the woods we're going to. That's the farmer that we're cutting through his field on. I'm not expecting a problem, but you never know. Well, not right now. So we made it to the edge of the timber, and I would say that that tree right there is where we crossed a creek and didn't do too bad. That water tower in the distance, that's DeWitt. So that tree is about halfway. So not too bad, about 20 minutes across this field, maybe, if that. Alright, so we're heading towards where our search and rescue mission leads us. And if you looked at the last video from last weekend, my solo outing and overnight riding the storm out, I hadn't made it to pick up the tent yet. But this woods is on the Wapsie River, and the river's flooding, so we weren't able to walk into this timber our normal way. So we're coming in from the backside. Oh, great. I didn't anticipate this, but to that bridge down there, but at least that's not too far. Okay, time to put stuff away and we'll get back to you. Stay tuned. Alright, well, we made it our way across the creek or whatever this is, and we're right at the timber's edge, so now we're ready to head in. It's pretty thick right here. We'll get there. We just came out of a really thick briar area, but we found this deer trail right here. So we're gonna see if we can follow it, because it's probably less likely to keep getting our backpacks hung up in the timber, in the thick timber. Stay tuned. Okay, timber's not near as thick right here. We're heading into where my tarp and tent are. Coming up on a little bit of marshiness. We're going to have to try to walk around that. Clearly some frogs out there greeting us. Anyway, I'll spin around here and let you see the marshiness. Of course, there was some frogs until they heard us walking up this way. But that's cool. There's some more marsh. There's a lot of this timber we haven't even yet discovered. But we are getting close to where the tent and stuff is. Just gonna have to come out here and spend a couple more nights. Walk around a little more than we have. Alright, yet another marshy obstacle here. But Tyler just saw our goal. I'm going to try to zoom in to pick up our equipment. That is our goal, our search and rescue. It's been a fun adventure so far. This timber is obviously a lot thicker than I thought it was. But anyway, stay tuned. When we get where the tent is, we'll take these backpacks off and fix some lunch. Okay. So there's some low spots that's got water in it. But it doesn't look like there's any water around the tent. There is a little bit. But as we get closer here, I guess we'll find out. Pretty close. Okay. Well, at this point it is what it is. So, of course, the one place I pitched this tent, it's got water. And when I could have pitched it back here, where it's dry. Note to self, pitch tent here for next time.
So we're ripping down the tent because it did get wet, and yeah, so he's just taking it down, and this might take a while, but this was actually a really smart idea, because right here, hopefully stuff a stick in the ground to keep charcoal from getting wet, but that was a very smart idea. And we left some of these water bottles right here, and that was a really good idea too, because we could be drinking out of those. And we also do have a filter brought with us, so we could use the filter. And there's some water, maybe just try it out. Who knows, maybe it does work, but I believe in it. But yeah, he's nice few inches of water. This tent was hard to find because we were over here, right over here, and we had to walk all the way over there, and we couldn't see the tent because the tarp in the tent was just camouflaged, so that we had to kind of look around for a little bit, but we did find it the first time.
Oh, my feet. My shoes are just filled with water right now. We'll let this dry out a little bit before we put it back in that backpack.
So yeah, that did get very wet, and I can only imagine the bottom of our tent right now because it is probably very massive. So well, we're cooking lunch, and we got our propane tank, and we're cooking. He's boiling some water right now. What are you having? What are you having?
I'm red beans and rice.
Red beans and rice.
And you said you wanted ramen noodles, right?
Yep. So he's having red beans, I'm having ramen, and yeah. Hey guys, it's actually kind of funny because you see, he was going through all the water, so he had to take off his socks and his shoes, and they are really, really wet. Very wet, and yep, he's going barefoot. His feet are going commando right now. So yeah, but we're still cooking, so yeah, stay tuned.
We're gonna get some water. You're gonna have to put it at an angle where the bottom of the bottle is down. So we're going to use our Sawyer squeeze to filter this water. Go ahead and show me how dirty that water is, which you obviously just took out of the puddle over there. Ooh, look at all that nice floaties. And this Sawyer squeeze takes 99.9999, it's like 5 or 6 9% of all the nasties out. And so we're going to show this filtering into the cup.
Wow.
You should be able to just let it gravity feed. You shouldn't have to squeeze it too much. So again, we're going from yuck, there's no way I would drink that, to
Yum.
clear. The curious thing is taste.
Smells fine.
It smells good?
It actually does taste normal.
It does?
Yeah.
So, it's clear. It's real clear. You know, there isn't, I mean, it doesn't taste like fluorinated water out of the tap, but
Yeah.
that ain't bad. You could live off that. Cool. All right, I'll follow you. We're gonna head on over and see the flooded area. And we'll show you why we couldn't come in our normal way, which would take us like 5 minutes to walk in usually. So I really thought that this lake would be higher than this. There's a break in the fence over here. But it's high enough where we can't walk in. So we had to walk probably about 2 miles. Once we got to the edge of the timber, it was another at least a mile through the timber. All the fish are still floating. So over by where that bridge is over there, on the other side of those 2 bridges where the traffic is coming across, that's where we park. So it's literally 10 minutes to walk in. But yeah, no.
Let's try it out.
Yep. But you know, this is our intention was to come here fishing today, but it's 1:20. We still might. We got to walk back to the car, and we got to go get some worms. But gosh, it's really a nice day.
I mean, for us, not for the fish.
Yeah. No, I mean temperature. It's just beautiful. All right. We'll catch you in a little bit. Okay, we're going to wrap this hike up. Father and Son Adventures of Iowa. Our feet are wet. We're going to get things packed up. I'm Tim.
I'm Tyler.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the trail.